Hi YouTube and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another plan with me for the week of September the 11th through the 17th, 2023. And as always, I will say these weeks are flying by, but that is okay with me because it is bringing us closer and faster into the fall season, and that's something that I can't wait on. Not that I have so many stickers that's related to fall, but I am excited about planning some for the fall. So here you'll see I have Agenda 52 sticker books, a sticker book from Walmart, Dollar Tree, and some loose stickers from Pipsticks. So I am choosing to use the Dollar Tree sticker books because, for one, as always, I am trying to finish off books that I have so I don't have too many scattered pages. That's the reason you'll see me using, I believe these are 4 pages that are always loose, and I go and pull them out before I do every video just to see what it is I can do with those. I also had previously did the lines before I came onto camera. I did the lines for the dashboard pages. So that is something that I feel like I am struggling with. I know that it's a new addition to just my setup and routine, but it's also something that I have to get adjustment for. And that has just been a challenge. No surprise because of routine and everything like that. So I was really happy that I could use one of my stickers from Pip Stickers, and it's a sticker of a jogging suit. And I love jogging suits, and for 2, it just looks so nice and cozy with it being the season and all of that. I am happy that this season, I feel as if I'll get a chance to really use the meal planning, which is what you'll see me laying down now, because I feel like they have a lot of fall colored stickers in terms of that. So granted, I won't be able to use it the whole time because I just don't do that elaborate of spreads for my meal planning as well as what I'm eating. So whenever I have the opportunity to use it, I am definitely going to do so. I left a spot at the top, you'll see, where it says top priorities, and I left 4 spots for whatever task that I want to accomplish this coming week that is very important to me. This is one part of the dashboard that I feel I will always have because it seems to benefit me. I can easily look back at the end of this month and see what my goals were for each week. Did I accomplish them, and how well they are aligning to my whole monthly goals? So that's something that I am excited to see at the end of the month. I also left the 2 sections for shopping lists and meal planning to themselves, and on the opposite side of the page you'll see that I have reminders, and then it's supposed to be appointments. If for any reason I'm unable to do appointments or I don't have that many between me and my kids, I'll probably just be adding in my work schedule, which also can be very beneficial for me as well. So today I wanted to talk to you all about anxiety. And I started to say the A word because as long as I've been in mental health, I think it wasn't until I really explained what anxiety was to my mother that she was able to grasp it and understand it better, I'll say. So some people can confuse, well, I wouldn't say confuse, but some people are a little off track when it comes to anxiety, the symptoms of it, what it is, and how it has an effect on our day-to-day lives. And I think that's where some people get in the notion of, well, just don't worry, leave it up to God, or it'll pass, and just different things like that. And I think people really mean well when they say those things. It's just not comforting in the moment, especially with someone that had to make any adjustments to anything, especially any life-changing situations. And I wanted to talk about anxiety today because this is going to be a difficult week for me. And normally I wouldn't just throw that out or put that out in the air like that, but I am a very realistic person, and I don't believe that if I'm acknowledging what the reality is, it's me being negative or negative thinking about it. And I feel it's just a major difference between negative thinking and reality. So it's one thing to be in a situation and just say, well, I'm in this situation, it's out of my control, but I'm expecting the best out of it because I'll remember this or I'll say this. And then it's the other side where it's just, I lost my train of thought that fast, but it's just different levels of anxiety, I believe. And it's depending on each person and what they're experiencing, whether it's a situation that occurred or whether it's generalized to pretty much everything they're going to worry about, everything they're going to have some level of fear about, even things that may not be so realistic or rational, they still may have that level of worry and fear. And some people, depending on how they struggle with anxiety, it is or can be related to panic attacks as well if the anxiety is heightened at a certain level. So anxiety is very important, but I feel like it's one of those things that's like, oh, this person just has anxiety. And it's kind of looked at as something that maybe the person can control. They just haven't tried hard enough. I've listened to quite a few people say, well, just don't worry about it. Like, leave it for God, or it is what it is. And that's true. When situations arise, it is what it is. And especially if it's something that's out of our control, the only thing we have control over is how we respond to it. And this week is going to be a bit stressful for me. So Tuesday, I do have my surgery on my hand, and I am just very nervous around that. I'm nervous. I'm worrying. I have quite a bit of fears. It's just a lot of things that have been in the works. Now, typically, I experience anxiety anyway. So when this came about, it just made it all the more worse, I would say. So I'm very happy about the team that's doing my surgery, even though I don't know them all that well. It was just through a referral from the initial issues that I was having with my hand. So I'm just really nervous because, and I'm worried about now not only my recovery, but also how I'm going to maneuver through my recovery, I would say. So whenever we're recovering for anything, it takes time. It takes a certain level of mental, emotional, and physical tolls that it has on us. And it's just really important, I believe, to acknowledge what is at hand and what is going on and not putting it off. So I've been having a difficult time with sharing this with people that are in my circle as well as family, because it's being viewed as, oh, you're just nervous, you're just scared, it'll pass, it'll be okay. And while I get that and understand that, and I think a lot of times when people say those things to others, it's not meant to minimize or downplay how the person is feeling. I think it's a simple reaction to, for some people, I don't really know what to say, so I'll just say this, or they may speak from a personal stance. But for me, I am just very much nervous. I realize now that when I was doing this video that I didn't schedule out or do any other videos prior to, so that I would have it like already lined up for the weeks that I may or may not be filming, I would say. But I think now that I think about it and I'm saying it out loud, it might be important for me just to film just like that, because situations happen in life and not all the time we're able to prepare ourselves. So in this situation, I know the surgery date, I know what to expect from it, and it's up to me to plan around that. So what I did, some of the things that I did to plan for that was I already ordered my cast protector, and it's a plastic bag so that when you go in the shower or if you're getting it wet, it won't actually get wet. And then I also ordered cast covers because I will have to be in a cast after a couple of weeks and the stitches come out. I'll go into a cast for a little while, and then after that I'll go into a splint and then physical therapy from there. So it is a rather lengthy recovery, and it's one that the only lengthy recovery I've ever had was when I got hit by a car and cancer. So this is just bringing up all kinds of things for me. And when you think about your hand, I mean, we use our hands for literally everything. Another issue is both my kids are special needs. So I use my hands definitely for a lot of things. And it's got me down. And it's no way around it. And I'm just acknowledging how I feel. But I have been trying to utilize and do some coping skills. And even think about what coping skills may be vital for me to do throughout this process. And I feel like that's where the misunderstanding comes with anxiety. It's a lot of people that rely heavily on medication. It's a lot of people that rely heavily on spirituality or their coping strategies. And I just, I feel like with certain things, people need to have grace and just understanding when it comes to things that other people struggle with. And coping skills are very much important, even if you do take medication. So I encourage you all, if you are going through anything, try to get you some coping strategies together as backup, even if you do take medication. That's something that I've done, and that's the reason why I decided to just film anyway, just how my hand is, because this is a coping strategy for me. It brings me joy, and it makes me happy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.